series of rude awakenings as I was living through feelings that was springing up from angry emotions and thoughts from imagination for understanding. I did not see any reason to attend a formal college. In fact, I hated school. I had to think about things I knew nothing about, listen to teachers talk about things that had no value or meaning to me. I had all I needed inside of me to do what I needed to do. School was decided, not for me. That was stored away in my "that will never happen" file because, quite frankly, I don't need to. What an extravagant argument. Way to go, self. My understanding saw no basic need because I already have it. It wasn't until I really started to see the dysfunctional living from my choices that I began to awaken from such naivete or my inexperience in the big world. For example, my choices to consume alcohol in an out-of-control way. At this point in my life, at the age of 19, I am now aware that my inner system is now producing ideas that are not very favorable. Normally, I was able to stop for a time because the memory of that experience was so fresh. Once that memory faded, and that unfavorable experience was hard to remember, like all that vomiting and blackouts and sexual partners, I assumed the position of doing what I always do: live carelessly. I did learn that certain experiences could be prevented with some self-control, which I was good at in matters that were in my control. Loosen my self-control, and I only let it go. When I would continue to make choices with those same unfavorable ideas against my better judgment, I hurt myself consciously, deliberately, just to prove myself wrong about what was happening to me in making choices. All that I do that I know I should not do, and I do it anyway. Must be because I liked it, and over time I grew to love it. I like the Hollywood effect and how it makes me feel so glamorous and carefree to just live and enjoy the pleasures being offered. I love that part. And to have it, there must be alcohol. Without alcohol, there is no Hollywood effect to cultivate. In other words, to have fun and have a carefree time, alcohol is a must. Now these are becoming my values and my principles here. And because I liked it, even though I saw a problem, I still desired it. Due to the overlooking of this problem and the disregard of the consequences, I willed to do it anyway. There are deep roots being cultivated here. Lies to make the wrong choice when the right choice can be made. This is not to play with here, because you will consume alcohol and you will get drunk and you will fornicate and more. I do not want to believe this, so I do it to see if it is certainly true. I think that I can control myself since I have a better understanding now of this problem. Sure enough, my conscience was right, and my feelings determined by my imagination, these desires within my heart, and all my thinking were not. This caused me to become angry because I couldn't do what I thought I could do. This is telling me that my inner system is not as reliable as it seemed to be. And now I have another problem. My confidence is not as fortified as it once was. My conscience causes me to feel guilty, and I feel ashamed because I knew the pathology. I knew what would come of this to some degree, and I did not trust it because I thought I could resist that pathology. And now I'm dealing with some serious insecurities. It's time to leave Hollywood and go elsewhere. So I did. Only because of the guilt and the loneliness of not having companions, real friends, real friendships. It was my responsibility to take care of myself, not to hurt myself. And I was hurting, terribly so. What did I do with the residue? With this hurt? Ignored it. Because I didn't feel like I needed to do anything with it other than to move forward. Geographically. New town. New people. Redo.